assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go. The books here. Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting. Well, repetition can be an excellent teacher.
Nothing beats a leisure.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Have you ever noticed the
Smuggling spiders into schools? I jolly well hope it will work on month.
How wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates. You're in the next room.
Leviosa! Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely. Terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
Fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did, and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
What are you up to now? Revelio.
I don't find potions bearable at all. Speaking of astronomy,
Revelio.
Don't you find it chilly in the room?
hadn't cancelled it, we wouldn't be looking for the blasted thing in the first place. Hey you, Hufflepuff.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Diffindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Hufflepuff.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Ah, success! Did it! This is rather fun. Brilliant! Made it! This is rather fun.
Ugh, that's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Ugh, don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke, whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
There you are. The Cross Wands duelist to beat.
I find the girls to be messier than trolls.
I never
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear.
Not back jinx, flipendo.
once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Oh, Milo, what am I to do?
Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Adley. Edgar Adley. No, I don't think so. Blast Milo and his mad schemes.
Milo?
He was my friend. Came to me a few days ago with a brilliant plan to make some quick galleons. All I had to do was follow him into the Forbidden Forest. Had I known he wanted to procure venom from a living acromantula. Oh, poor Milo. He didn't deserve to go like that.
I'm very sorry to hear about your friend.
Oh, thank you. I can't think of it. Milo's body is still in that cave with the absconder.
The absconder?
Aye, Milo's name for the acromantula. He did have a flair for the dramatic. In fact, as he died, Milo begged me to take his heirloom pocket watch, so that his daughter would have something to remember him by. But I fled.
Why would someone risk their life for spider venom?
As a potion ingredient, acromantula venom is incredibly valuable. In large part because it is, as poor Milo has proven, impossible to get from a live acromantula.
If I have time, I can try to collect the heirloom watch, Mr. Adley.
You can't possibly go to the acromantula's cave. You'd be killed. Please, forget I said anything.
Revelio. Now, where could that acromantula cave be?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
My first employment was at Honeyduke's. Stock girl I was.
Not sure how I...
Revelio.
How is standing behind a till counting knucks and sickles? think a house elf doesn't work as hard as me.
Revelio.
Valentine Willardsley asked you to follow those butterflies into the Forbidden Forest for her. Not the bravest person, that Clementine.
Revelio.
Where's the mind, I say? Can't go hand in hand. And the odd charm or two. I'd take up herbology if it didn't involve down.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
I should investigate.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Revelio.
Ravenna.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Expelliarmus can disarm a dark wizard, no doubt. But then what? Fleeing?
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
I do trust Augustus Hill's eye when it comes to that.
House elves are wizardkind's best friend.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Ray's must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and is wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
No, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lowing. Save me a... I'm in trouble. What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell. What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell.
No! No!
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Careful of the mandrakes. I haven't fed them yet.
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Welcome. Go on in. Now, where was I? Right. Oh, yes. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf. I'm told that last Clement... Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise.
Hogsmeade, here I come. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Who lived here, I wonder?
I hope you have your affairs in order. I hope you have your affairs in order. Expulso! Cost us out.
Yes.
Expulso! No!
Revelio. Revelio. deadly great spider?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Wonder who lives here.
Ah, you look none the worse for wear. Oh, I take it
Could you please remind me what you needed help with?
My friend Milo and I went to an acromantula's cave, hoping to harvest its venom. It didn't go well. Our belly escaped. Milo wasn't so lucky. I'm hoping someone can retrieve an heirloom from Milo's body to give to his little girl.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio. 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 Accio. Revelio. Himself would be proud. What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
I didn't always like a polite battle.
Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion.
Incendio. Also. Accio. Lumos. Incendio. One less poacher in the wizarding world. Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio. Lumos. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Incendio! Revelio.
What are you up to now?
I almost captured a grapphorn in the forest. It escaped, but still.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
I swear,
None of you would have a head left on your shoulders if you didn't have me keeping you in check.
This could be the Acromantula cave Mr. Adley mentioned.
Incendio! You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder. Confringo! Revelio.
Revelio. Reparo. Lumos. Incendio. Culver. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Lumos.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldritch Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Aura. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience, but you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died. So I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. Revelio. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Travel is always much more enjoyable with a friend.
Revelio. Incendio.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
said.
It's time you learned, Abasius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you have done that, come and see me.
Lumos.
Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago. It was an accident. If I could undo all that happened that day, I would.
Off on another adventure, are we?
There's something else too.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom. and that of everyone else. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Revelio. Professor Sharp, do you have a moment?
Depends on how you intend to use it.
I saw an aura badge on your desk and was wondering if you could tell me more about your time as an aura.
Observant. I suppose I could indulge you for a moment. Spent years tracking down reprobates who dealt in artifacts of dark magic origin.
That seems a bit more dangerous than teaching potions.
Often, yes. Though I've seen some remarkably creative concoctions brewed in my class. I enjoyed a great deal of success as an aura. However, success can make one complacent if one's confidence is not tempered by humility. One overstep in battle changed everything.
May I ask what happened?
Yes, well, I suppose it's a matter of record. My partner and I had tracked a suspect to a harbor in Scarborough, trying to smuggle shrunken heads of all things. I had deduced that he was working alone. I was mistaken, and they knew we were coming. From the moment we stepped onto the ship, well, I barely escaped with my life. My partner wasn't so lucky.
I suppose being an aura is dreadfully dangerous. I'm sorry.
It is at that. But survival is not guaranteed for any of us. Pay attention. And not just within my class. This is what I must impress upon you all. A potion and a poison may be a mere breath apart, until you consume the wrong one.
Well said, Professor.
Confringo! Incendio! Linger!
Earlier, Defindo can be versatile but dangerous.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Revelio. That's it. Ha. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Revelio.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tent.
I finished the activities you signed me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just... plants, please? Flipendo! Look at that! You're a natural.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Revelio. 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 Confringo! Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Pleased to see Aaron has his book. See if there's something you need. Thank you for your patronage. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Confringo!
That's that. Settled. Revelio.
No, I swear I won't be wasting...
Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio.
It's so tricky after all, Merlin.
Revelio. Ha! Revelio.
see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Lumos. 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 These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Whatever my task.
Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio. Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. 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 Confringo!
Is someone there?
Hello? There's a voice coming from that well.
Can you help me?
Is someone down there?
Down there? I beg your pardon. I'm here. There's no one here but me. Some thoughtless wretch casually tossed a bit of parchment into me and it caught. If you could please take it.
Seems to be some sort of map.
Thank you.
Revelio.
Thank you. What a relief. I hope the map serves you well. At least better than it did me.
Confringo! Wingardium Leviosa. Merlin himself would be proud.
Do you remember the...
Pathetic!
I wouldn't go there. It's more that they was giving out galleons.
Everyone in a...
Here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio. Ha!
Oh, it isn't Laura Treadwell's guardian angel.
Leviosa.
This isn't a map! No.
Confringo. Incendio. settled. Incendio!
Stealing in Murrenween. I take what I want. Patrol. Waste of my time if you ask me. Say what you will about Feldcroft, but the estate is spacious. Patrol. About the most exciting thing.
Better have a look then.
If I likes it, I takes it.
I know, I'm not hearing things.
If I hear one more mention that plans have cost us spoils, plans what was agreed upon, so if plans were to... There'll not be anyone there. I'm in no mood for killing. Expulso! What are you, shy?
What? There's a treadmill nearby again. Flash of inspiration. Hard to pin down.
Expulso! What are your thoughts on electric expulso? Stop that right now! Look what you've done! You play quite conductive, aren't we? Expulso! That's mine!
Revelio.
I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rook's gone mad.
Oh!
Revelio.
Anyone looking for troubles found it in me.
Tell us.
What kind of magic that was?
Did you hear that?
Someone's here. I sense it.
What was that sound?
Tell us.
Oh, Ashley. What's this?
A child wandered too far from home.
Rookwoods don't go down.
I've seen you duel. Your strategies won't work on me. You're the one. You've made a great That's just the Incendio!
Petrificus
Expulso! That was satisfying. Expulso!
Incendio!
You will pay for that. Incendio! Incendio! What is happening?
Expelliarmus! Revelio. Revelio. Brilliant.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Revelio. Madam Kogawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world. There you go. Catching them quickly. I think it's learned its lesson, but you continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to... objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Revelio.
This is utter nonsense. I've never heard such rubbish in all my life. I should think I get more sense out of mooncalf dung.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.